full coverage, full spectrum. And if anybody has any questions, of course I'll answer the questions for you. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, bro, that's just done. It's over. Whatever salvaged now is just their little family that they, hustle up for, to go through whatever else they want to go through. Steve is actually somebody who is going to be in the group as well. So shouts out to Steve. Steve, if you missed this live, please watch it back. You know what I mean? It's gonna explain everything. Watch it like it's brand new, and it'll explain everything. And I'll go ahead and let's get in touch. I know you have my personal number, but hit my business line or just DM me on here, and we'll get in touch like that today. And we'll go ahead and make sure that you're on the team, bro. Because um, yeah, it's time that I refine my movements. It's time that we refine the infrastructure. It's time that we start to take care of our energy. It's time that we start to manage our energy a little bit better. I think it's time we get a little serious. I think times are a little serious. I think, you know, that the way that we need to move is very, very critical. I put a lot of emphasis on debuts. I put a lot of emphasis on like hopping off the porch and how you do it because proper preparation met with any opportunity is going to equal success, at any times. And you have to be mentally prepared, spiritually prepared to receive the blessings on this second dimension and third dimension. You know what I mean? You got to have your first dimension right. And things are going to split from that.
Mm-hmm. If you say so.
Yeah, I read the whole Bible before. Appreciate you guys, man. You remember me, Indigo? Yeah, I remember you, Indigo. I remember you. I did your chart already. Good morning. Do I sleep? Hardly. Actually, no, not too much. I should. For a 12th house sun, I kind of just dream walk. Oh, yeah. I mean, we got videos, knowledge, links. These people got curriculums. They've got, I mean, wow. And the thing is, for me, I just want to create win-win scenarios. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to get what's for them. So,
Mm-hmm.
I give people good prices on things. I can't charge you an arm and a leg. It's hard
Uh-huh.
for me to do that
It's
to
hard.
you guys.
Good.
$100 is nothing. You guys spend $100 on some shoes. Y'all spend 300-400 on some shoes.
No,
So I
we
don't
don't.
care. I'll put $100 easily on access
Mm-mm.
to my group of success.
No,
What?
ma'am. No, sir.
$50 for the first three people.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, if I haven't responded to you, if you ever text me, message me, or anything of that nature, just go ahead and message me again and make sure I see it because I don't have a secretary. So
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and just
Hey,
message me
Jack
again and make
Jack.
sure that I see it. The chances are you're not responding to because
This
it's
may be the
somewhere in
end,
the
and I may got to play it
mix of
again.
everything. And this is why also I'm privatizing things a little bit more. By privatizing things, making everything exclusive, especially connection to me, then I'm gonna actually be able to work. You know, we're gonna actually be able to build and work and cultivate something beautiful without any interference. That's critical. I want to see the end goal. I want to see the mission complete. I want to see the job done. Well, nobody really saying anything. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask. But at the end of the day, I've said what I need to say. I came to the part where you said, "Yes, be prepared for your blessings and have to be ready for that." Accept changes. Yeah, exactly. You got to be ready. You got to be prepared. And one of my favorite ways to manifest things is to think about as if I already had it and what I would need to successfully, maneuver with it. So if I want to be a millionaire, I think about, okay, what infrastructure would I cycle my money through, and do I have that set up yet? And how can I set that up? And
Mm-hmm.
so I've spent many years and hours researching these things, and I do it still to this day. I can't help it. My recreation, a lot of the times, if it's not video games, it's studying and mastering some other realm of my life.
Keep some money in your pocket. That's what you learn how to
That's
do.
literally all I do.
Stop
It rubs people the
spending
wrong
and
way
save.
sometimes. But hey, that's all I do. It's all I know how to do. It's all I like to do. And it develops, it kicks in. It always works for itself down the line. It always ends up making sense. So there you go. Now you guys understand what time it is. I just keep the most healthiest perspective in the sense that what I mean by that is that what I teach in love is being able to see anything, from anybody's perspective in anybody's shoes with no limits, no boundaries, and at least being able to mentally go there. You don't have to physically agree. You don't have to be it, and you don't have to justify it or excuse it to yourself if you disagree with it. But what you do have to do is be able to put yourself in that position before you deny yourself of that. But you're able to put yourself in someone else's position and see things from anyone's position. Okay, now that you've done that, you can understand them. You can approach them from the best place possible, a healing place. So assume that's the scenario. Love is the actual action of being able to control yourself enough to be able to embody what someone else is going through and listen to them and understand them wholeheartedly. And that actually adds on to you wisdom. So if you're able to apply love, you will gain a lot of wisdom.
The paint is gonna do it.
More wisdom
This one, yes.
will come through love because you're going to connect to pieces of yourself that are absolutely different and unique. They're going to be able to share that with you if they're able to be themselves. And everybody got to heal. Everybody's a little messed up. So we just got to play our part by not trying to change people or control people, knowing that's not going to happen, and knowing that the only thing we can do is change and control our perception of it in the situation. We can both be in the same situation. One of you is kicking and screaming. The other one's like, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm stress free. Which one do you think is going to be healthier? Obviously, the one that's stress free. They're actually going to be growing. But if you choose to see things from a perspective that causes more stress, congratulations. You are your number one problem. Yeah, that's right. Empathy and compassion. So yeah, those love, empathy, and compassion is signs of intelligence. To be able to see something from something completely different than you's perspective is it's a gift. It's a skill. Something you got to practice. That's what this is about. That's what this is for. Perception. By controlling your perception, you control your reality. I don't care what situation you're in, how you feel. That's ultimately going to determine how your day goes, what you go through, the levels of abundance you experience, the levels of truth, and levels of magic that you experience in a day is going to be determined on your frequency. So, how do you shield yourself from those who would take advantage of that? You can't. But what you can do is set boundaries for yourself. For me, I like to be able to have those boundaries and then acknowledge that just because I can understand you doesn't mean I have to agree with you either. Doesn't mean I have to succumb to what you're doing. So relax my face. I can't. I'm like, I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm not squinting that much. The clouds are present today. So it's a little more tolerable. Usually I'll be squinting like crazy.
Everything, I can't keep everything.
But let me go back on track.
So, for the walls and stuff, somebody's coming out to help me.
Oh, you guys asking more questions I'm not seeing.
That's for sure.
Okay. Do I consider myself my own chief too? Yeah, I believe everybody should, and that's all collective is what I'm saying. I think that everybody needs to be royal within themselves, royal in your lifestyles, and royal within your beings. And be a king to yourself, be a queen to yourself. Of course, too many chiefs, not enough Indians is the saying, right? Well, I believe that that's cool for a business, but that's not cool for a soul. If you want to build and construct a soul, everybody has to be royal. If you want to tell somebody how to be as a soul, everybody has to be royal. But if you want to tell people, where to function in your life, or how you want them to work in your life, then yeah, you know, you can set up an order and a structure and say, hey, I do this and you do this. That's
That's
different
his
though.
job. I'm not doing
You
his
know, I
job. That's
think that
clear.
and if you agree to it, then that's also, you know, on you. But at the same time,
This one, yes. This one's bottled up. The whole thing.
I feel good. I feel really good. You know,
Yeah, I didn't start to do the thing that's not your job. So please.
I don't really worry about. Oh yeah, back to shielding myself. I don't really worry about protecting myself from people. I've just created certain boundaries, and knowing that I can go past those boundaries at any point in time is dope. Knowing that I can mentally at least put myself in my worst enemy's shoes easily, you know, that's a gift. And knowing that and retaining my sovereignty and knowing that I don't have to just believe that just because it's happening is beautiful as well, you know. So that's the goal, you know, and it allows me to see things for what it is and like not stress about it, not worry about it. I can come up with a perspective where like, oh, okay, that's why they're doing it. All right, that's weird, but that's on them, and that's their reality. Okay, let me move forward with mine now, and I just you create understanding so I can move forward most of the time,
Okay, and
because that's the thing. You want to be focused on and clearly manifesting your visions, your dreams, what it is that you're trying to do. Can't be worried about the next man too much.
from the pace of the
The
paper.
painter's got to do his job.
No,
You know, it's crazy. Only reason why I shared the Nature Boy TV channel was just because I have a biology video on there. It's just super fire. And so I sent it to a friend the other day, but he didn't care about that stuff. He only cares about the information. So I sent him my video, and I sent him my biology video where I reveal the keys to immortality, which is actually still very relevant. A lot of that came from my own research as well. And you know, I went deep into what's called telomeres, and I really expounded upon what you could do to shorten your lifespan and how what you could do to heighten it. So it's a beautiful thing, literally to immortality. Yeah, major keys. I can't give you guys all these keys anymore. I gotta like, you know, compartmentalize what we got going on. Are you still in the relationship? I mean, yeah, that's how it works. You have to be in the relationship for it to exist. Home for good. I don't have a home for good. You know, I like to live um, free of limitations. So that's the thing about having boundaries, but like being free of limitations, right? You can have your boundaries and then know know your you have to know yourself enough to know your fears, your traumas, what your shadows are, and make sure that you're not building a life around that. It makes sure that you're truly protecting and doing what's in best interest for yourself and everyone else around you. You know, and then taking risks can come, you know, throughout life in various different ways, and that comes through belief. This is why I can't just tell you any general information. This is good or this is bad. I'm just going to tell you, you know, just like tell everyone else through my program. Pretty much, the first step, the first dimension is the most important dimension. If you don't have your mind right, if you don't have your soul right, we can't begin to talk about second dimensional mastery. You're not ready for that, or third dimensional mastery. Any music that you gonna make, if your first dimension ain't correct, ain't right, it's gonna be fucked up. You're gonna be perpetuating a problem at that point. If I want to stop that problem, if I want to end that problem, as problem 120 pops up in the room, if I want to stop that problem, what I got to do is I got to make sure your mind is right first before we put this bag in your hand. Now, once you got this bag in your hand, you go ahead and you cultivate, you create. 3D comes next. It's one, two, three, magic. Yep. So go ahead and join my magical Discord group. Contact me. Watch this live over if you missed anything. I pretty much said everything towards the beginning. So after this, it was just answering questions. No, she never reached out to me for help. Who you feel with in regards to organism? It's nobody. It's just me. I'm not. I mean, everybody I'm connected to, they probably got like groups and they got their entities. Like one of the guys I have for people who are hip to the lingo, he has his own DAO already. You know, he's already cultivating his own land and all that stuff, his own entire everything. So shouts out to Rich. You know, Rich is gonna be there. Rich is gonna be here also. Some of you actually, I can connect you to people who are in organized movements and have organized movements and are doing dope stuff. Yeah, I am connected to a lot of realistic people. Oh snap! Well, I'm gonna head out. Love y'all.
He done ended. Hi, everybody. Hey, boss lady. He done ended the live. So we are going to see if he saved it so we can get the beginning. Okay? All right, let's see what he got. Let's see that he saved it, or we're going to have to get it later. Let's see what he did. I don't know. Let me see.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, I just, out of nowhere, I had to say this.
Y'all
Had
can't
these
hear?
feelings, had these thoughts, and I just wanted to say something. What's good with you? Why not?
There's no
Hey,
hear.
y'all
Y'all
welcome to
can't
join
hear?
this one, man. I'm gonna have to go downstairs, charge my phone in a minute, but I had some things on my mind from my life, my situations, like right, all of us, right? And I got some things on my mind that I just want to share real quick. Just some beliefs, some ideas, and it's all stemming from what I'm going through. It's all stemming from where I'm at with life. I mean, for everybody to know, with my life, everything's really good. Everything's really good. We breathing. We doing yoga. We got shelter. We got food. We got it all. We got family. We got friends. Clean, pure water. We're good. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for everything. I'm in a place of gratitude. We got love in our lives. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that I feel like my main downfall and one of my biggest downfalls, right, is and probably always will be just feeling like, I wouldn't even say always will be, but at least I'm gonna gain the I turned the Wi-Fi off so it should stabilize. It was picking up the Wi-Fi from downstairs. Okay, I turned the Wi-Fi off so it should stabilize. All right. So the issue that I've noticed, and I think that a lot of us go through this as well, is simply not believing that, yeah, I bet it's good. I took the Wi-Fi off. Not believing that we deserve all of the greatness that we have coming into our lives. Now, this is bigger than you think. This is a way bigger issue than you think. You know what this turns into? This turns into you manifesting things into your life that are gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? Not believing that you deserve the best means that you may or may not take a pursuit to improve things in your life. And this stems from people not being able to get a little delusional. You have to be able to use your imagination. You have to be able to be like, okay, I feel like I'm not where I want to be. I'm not liking this. I want to be here. I got this problem. I got that problem. You know what? I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on that. I'm hoping for this. I'm hoping for that. Everybody in that space a lot of the times. And I want you to know that you're in that space, that limbo space, because of you're believing in something great for yourself, but at the same time, you're countering it by saying, well, not yet. Or because of this, not yet. Because of that, not yet. But the truth is, you deserve it all now. You deserve all of it right now. You deserve all of the best that life has to offer you right now. The question is, what you gonna do with it for real, for real? That's the real question. You put millions in my hands. You put
Hey,
people's
Mika.
trust in me. I've noticed from my actions and behaviors and thought patterns that I'm going to make sure there's always a win-win. And I'm so proud of myself for consistently proving to myself that love wins. But you talk about this, you talk about that, you be saying this, you saying that. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not hating. I'm not throwing shade. I'm telling the truth. I'm unveiling a veil I put on. I'm taking the hood off of you when we hoodwinked you. I'm taking you off. I'm taking it off. I'm taking you out the hood. I'm taking you out the hood. You know, I was so happy last night, y'all. I was lit as fuck. Tay Sweat shared my my story. I'm like, yo, this nigga, bro. I've been studying. All right, so fun fact. This is a fun little story. This dude, Tay Sweat, right? Millionaire. Works with, has a song, Gucci Mane made his intro song to his videos. He got a nice, beautiful blue Lambo, same color as his lighter, you know, as his trophy, as he speaks about it. Beautiful wife, beautiful life. Learned how to work the market to an extent. And the thing about Tay Sweat is
Solid mixing.
I started studying him about a year ago. And it's funny because Eligio told me to do it. Eligio said, you know, we was trying to get some money real quick. And I'm like, you know what? I know I'm going to be the guy to tell us what to do with it and how to facilitate it. And he said, you know, hey, study this guy, Tay Sweat. He's a millionaire. I want you to study him, everything about him. I want you to know what he knows, right? So I did. And I was studying him in a multitude of other things. At the complimentary time, I was studying Tay Sweat and what he was doing in his whole journey, his whole life, which I resonate with a lot. It's freaking weird, you know. And then there's coupled with videos of what a real king is, how to be a real man, you know, how to really treat women. You know, I'm watching these things and I'm watching them with all the guys. I'm playing these videos with all the guys, you know. I'm playing them out loud. I'm sharing the playlist. You know, everybody's listening to what I'm sharing, you know, with everybody. Everybody's listening to what I'm listening to. Okay. And we're listening to these king style videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're sharing these videos. Moose is sending me videos. I'm sending them videos.
Yeah.
And Jax is in a room with me. We're just sitting there in
Oh,
meditation
Jax
every
now
day,
too?
all day, you know, on developing ourselves. And, you know, shout out to Jax. You know what I mean? He's cool. Love that dude.
No, you don't.
And at the end of the day, you know, we started to realize that we was kind of supposed to be doing our own thing for sure. You know, too many chiefs, not enough Indians is a saying that you would use for a business. But for constructing the soul, everybody needs to be royal. To yourself, for yourself. It's what you do with your power. It's what you do with your energy. That's the later question we can ask. But that's why I put this neutralizer in the beginning. to secure your soul, to refine your moral compass, to refine your mind and your value and your self-worth. And in these spaces and in these windows of refinement, you are going to find alignment. That's when everything you need is going to come to you, once you built your true value. The reason why most people are struggling or in these in-between spaces is simply because you haven't built your own value, your own true value, whatever that means to you. If there's things that you know you want to do tomorrow, do them now, do them today. Let today be that day. Whatever it is that you say that you are, I promise you, you deserve it. Give it a chance, give it a try. Believe in it. If for whatever reason you're bound in chains or behind bars, maybe, you still have the ability to go completely delusional in your space mentally and put yourself somewhere where you may not physically be, and somehow you're going to teleport there. You believe enough, wholeheartedly, yes. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, my eye's okay. I'll show you what's going on. So you guys stop like showing me about it. I can't read what y'all saying, but here. It's really bright. The sun is bright than a mug. Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, I just, out of nowhere, I had to say this. Had these feelings, had these thoughts, and I just wanted to say something. What's good with you? Why not? Hey, y'all welcome to join this one, man. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and charge my phone in a minute, but I had some things on my mind from my life, my situations, like, right, all of us, right? And I got some things on my mind that I just want to share real quick. Just some beliefs, some ideas. And it's all stemming from what I'm going through. It's all stemming from where I'm at with life. I mean, for everybody to know, with my life, everything's really good. Everything's really good. We breathing. We doing yoga. We got shelter. We got food. We got it all. We got family. We got friends. Clean, pure water. We're good. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for everything. I'm in a place of gratitude. We got love in our lives. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that I feel like my main downfall and one of my biggest downfalls, right, is and probably always will be just feeling like, I wouldn't even say always will be, but, at least I'm going to gain the I turned the Wi-Fi off so it should stabilize. It was picking up the Wi-Fi from downstairs. Okay, I turned the Wi-Fi off so it should stabilize. All right. So the issue that I've noticed, and I think that a lot of us go through this as well, is simply not believing that, yeah, I bet it's good. I took the Wi-Fi off. Not believing that we deserve all of the greatness that we have coming into our lives. Now, this is bigger than you think. This is a way bigger issue than you think. You know what this turns into? This turns into you manifesting things into your life that are going to hurt you. You know what I mean? Now, believing that you deserve the best means that you may or may not take a pursuit to improve things in your life. And this stems from people not being able to get a little delusional. You have to be able to use your imagination. You have to be able to be like, okay, I feel like I'm not where I want to be. I'm not liking this. I want to be here. I got this problem. I got that problem. You know what? I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on that. I'm hoping for this. I'm hoping for that. Everybody in that in that space a lot of the times. And I want you to know that you're in that space, that limbo space, because of you're believing in something great for yourself, but at the same time, you're countering it by saying, well, not yet. Or because of this, not yet. Because of that, not yet. But the truth is, you deserve it all now. You deserve all of it right now. You deserve all of the best that life has to offer you right now. The question is, what you gonna do with it for real, for real? That's the real question. You put millions in my hands. You put people's trust in me. I've noticed from my actions and behaviors and thought patterns that I'm gonna make sure there's always a win-win. And I'm so proud of myself for consistently proving to myself that love wins. But you talk about this, you talk about that, you be saying this, you be saying that. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not hating. I'm not throwing shade. I'm telling the truth. I'm unveiling a veil I put on. I'm taking the hood off of you when we hoodwinked you. I'm taking it off. I'm taking you out the hood. I'm taking you out the hood. You know, I was so happy last night, y'all. I was lit as fuck. Tay Sweat shared my story. I was like, yo, this nigga, bro. I've been studying. All right, so fun fact. This is a fun little.
Hey guys, I know that I was on mute. I was on mute. We saw this part already. Like I said, I caught it from the middle to the end. I'm going to do another one where I get to show you guys the whole video. This video right here, I was supposed to do, but he happened to be live, and I want to hear how I'm going to get my $1,000,000. Though the video was finished, it's finished, sis. It's finished. It's finished. The video is finished. But when it uploads on his behalf, I'm going to show the whole video. I didn't, when you click on, you don't know if it's the whole video, the middle, and you don't know, and you can't rewind it. So we will get back to hearing him telling us how we're gonna get that $1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get to that million. So, but I got another good video coming up. Hopefully you guys saw the Queen Latifah video, which was very good. And then I had Jeanette. That Jeanette video went, if you check that video went, it went the whole world. See, I was so shocked for when I put the Jeanette video there. I went to sleep. It was like maybe 10, 15. So I'm like, oh, well, I woke up. Now I don't even know. It's like 60,000 people saw that one video. So I might put some more good ones like that out there. I don't know. But either way, I see you guys later. See you, Jack Jack. Thank you for always being there for me. You know how I feel about you. My Jackety Jack. My Mika Mika. boss lady, which she can't hear, but that's my baby. To Vic. What's up? What up? Thank you guys, and I shall see you later.